Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. We've been kind of treading water, but treading water in a productive fashion. On this episode, we have sent Tomo to get treated for tetanus. Don't worry, buddy. That's fake you, not real you. And we're going to do a medium or short level 1 mission. We might as well do it on the Cove so we can get to the point where we have a boss here soon. This might end up being a little bit of a shorter episode just by virtue of the fact that we have a short mission that makes sense to do on the Cove. I mean, we could do like a medium mission elsewhere, but it just makes way more sense to get the Cove to level up so we could actually fight like the level 1 boss. Especially if we could actually fight the level 1 boss while still having Michael L. Fox and actually probably Cornelius, hilariously enough. So here's my plan right now. Do this. It will take us to the point where we can actually fight the level 1 or the beginner boss for the Cove. Assuming there is one, which I can't imagine there wouldn't be. We're going to do this with our bounty hunter, Mathis, who may not have to be in the front position now because we don't have an abomination. And then we could have, like, our crusader, sorry, not crusader, our leper up at the front. Only with chop, but I'm not investing any money in this. Then we don't have a vessel. We don't have to take our bounty hunter. We could leave our bounty hunter behind and take a vessel. Do we need an arbalist to take out the boss? We could probably do it all with level 0s and, well, not even level 0s, but a couple level 1s, right? So we'll do this mission. This boss will become available. Next episode, probably, assuming nothing goes wrong, we'll try to take a good squad to beat the Wizened Hag, which is down here. Next episode, we'll be able to do the level 1 Cove boss after handling the stress on whatever units get stressed out from this mission. That's my hunch, at least. Let's unequip all trinkets. Sort by rarity. Now, admittedly, Cornelius is kind of getting down there, but that's okay, stress-wise. So, our bounty hunter, who is functional from the 3rd spot, right? Ooh, better in the 2nd spot. Okay. Can we run Mathis in the 3rd spot? He won't be able to do point-blank shot. Everything else is good to go. Okay, so I think that's actually better, to be honest with you. Our leper kind of sucks, by the way, but we could always buy new skills in them if we like them. But we probably will never do that. Anything that gives extra accuracy to melee skills would be nice. Max HP, better dodge, lower accuracy? Sure, why not? Our crusader, sorry, our leper, again, is going to take the leper mask and then maybe the leper bracelet, just so we're not wasting a ton of time. Highwayman will take the extra damage to range skills, which will be much, much better for them now. For Mathis 3.0 here, because he's actually going to be using it. Using ranged skills primarily, I should say. And we'll go with the plus 10 accuracy on ranged abilities as well, just to get to the point where he's never going to miss. And then Dan here, we got a lot of bracers. You know what? Let's give you a little bit of a... Okay, tell you what. We'll try to compensate for your lack of healing from the... Okay, we'll give you more damage. Then we'll also compensate for the negative thing, the lack of healing, or the lower heal skills, by giving you a plus 33% heal skills bonus. Now, it's a short mission, so we only need probably 8 food. Maybe we'll take 10 torches just in case. You can take 9, and it only costs you the extra cost of the torch, because it doesn't cost you inventory space after you just crack 1, but this is fine. I think we'll stack up to 4 bandages, because the Cove ain't no joke. And, definitely at least 2 shovels. I think 2 shovels is probably appropriate. I don't love the Cove. The Cove is a dangerous area. But I think this is the right... We got a game plan. And previously I didn't have a game plan. I was just going in, looking at a mission. Oh, it's good enough, you know? The smell of rotting fish. On this one, I'm actually like... I have a functional kind of approach to it that I think is going to serve me well. All right. Dan Giesling 8.0 got caught in the tentacles there. We've already used 1 shovel. For blood. Bas Relief, a puzzlingly ancient sculpture of dizzying implication. Who do we care about the least? Probably our leper. It has a lasting impact on the hero. Meditator. They'll only meditate, maybe? Oh, improved stress reduction while meditating. So it turned out to be positive. Not so positive that I find it unfortunate that they were the ones that got it, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm still happy that it just wasn't bad. We have no medicinal herbs, right? Fish carcass, no... Oh, we do have medicinal herbs. We might as well get food for them. That's the whole point. Oh, we got more than... I was so excited. I clicked the X by accident. I also go. Whoa, okay. Yo, Northernlion, this is the worst mistake you've made in Darkest Dungeon so far. There was absolutely no reason not to use a shovel there, and I threw a shovel away. It's such a bad mistake. I think I just got a little lightheaded. But we're gonna recover, okay? The mistake has happened. It's in the past. Let's do this. I think we honestly just chop the shit out of these guys. As much as I would love to handle things better here. Do we have anything that hits 2 units? No. Could we possibly kill this unit like that? Probably not likely. Hook and slice is just gonna bleed them. Not that strong. So unfortunately, oh, there was a surprise. So we do have a little bit of a wiggle room. I'll tell you what, let's try to get a stun on the middle unit then. Man, that was a horrible mistake. That's probably an indication that this should be the last video I record today. Dan still gets to shoot, so he could bowl us and get some advantage out of this. So let's do a pistol shot. Did 9 damage, which means Bolas actually could get 2 kills here. Yeah, it totally did. Alright, at least we handled combat properly. Man, that was a pretty horrific mistake, though. There was no reason for us to have to deal with all this stress. And the damage as well, and we could have had more loot and, you know, a shovel, etc., but, you know, life goes on, I guess. Probably try to stun this unit, and then maybe we can chain some heals. Oh, but it pushed him back, which, I mean, it doesn't affect us too much, maybe. Throw out a tracking shot, just because we might as well buff ourselves, not kill that dude, and have a chance to heal up here a little bit. Alright. Heal yourself for 6. Yeah, why not? At least keep yourself fully functional here, and then Dan can't heal himself. So I actually feel like maybe he should just take the sniper shot and probably end this. Okay, slow down. Horrible plays. Crack a torch, come in here. It shouldn't be the kind of thing that sinks us, but it's the kind of thing that definitely makes me question what the hell I was thinking back there. Alright, let's rush the room with combat. Well, our units are as strong as they possibly can be. We're probably going to have to explore almost every room anyway. That was such a nice haul, too. The opportunity cost on that was pretty bad. You know, lose the medicinal herbs and then just throw everything else away and then not even use the shovel that we had. And on the bright side, we still have a shovel left, but is that really that good? Answer, no. Alright, so Dan will finish that guy off. And we'll just pick one of these units to go for with our other units. Yeah, okay. Dan, finish off this weird Admiral Akbar back here. You failed me for the last time. Sea Breeze is a pretty nasty heal, unfortunately, so completely nullifies one attack that we did on that unit. Ren for the Old Gods can inflict bleed. We resisted it all, luckily. This mission, let's put it this way, we're lucky it's short, because I botched it enough to make it a little dangerous. But, you know, I was planning on having to put Mathis and possibly Ruka in stress relief anyway, but
their formation is broken.
This is not the optimal way to have handled this. You guys have protection? That's not the way I meant that to come across, but, you know, good enough. Good. We don't have any more stuns. We only have the stun on our highwaymen here, so I think we will throw out a heal. Basically, we can it's gonna, you know, mess up our torches. We're gonna lose a little light every single round, but I think it's worth trying this. Oh, sorry, there's not a stun on our highwaymen. The stun on our bounty hunter is what I meant to say. So we'll try a wicked hack here, but we can at least get a little bit of stress relief and probably a little bit of health bonus as well, although that crit kind of throws a damper on things. And we're being bled for 5 rounds, which I will say certainly makes the bandage very valuable here. You might as well not go for the hit, as weird as that sounds, and instead just keep yourself, I mean, it's a bit of a wasted move, but I want to make sure that at least we get the chance to stun and then maybe get 2 heals out of this. We'll see. Yeah, the stun totally worked. I don't know, you might as well stress heal yourself, just so that you're functional for the future. We may end up using you on the level 1 Cove boss. Might as well, again, go for the buff here, because this unit is still stunned. Stun comes off. Go for the stun. We didn't get a chance to get that second heal out, but that's okay. Oh my god. Honestly, the game is too kind to us here. I deserve to get shit on a little bit. And fortunately for us, we have not really been shit on. They keep giving us tons of shovels. Okay, this unit at the front is not going to be prioritized. Has to be bled or poisoned. Probably bled, I guess, because that's all we got. These units have high dodge. Should we focus them or focus maybe on bleeding the stress, bleeding this unit at the back? Our HP is good, our stress is bad. So let's focus on maybe getting a bleed attack done on this guy. He resisted it. And I guess he did have 50%. Alright, so Dan is going to have to throw out an attack to kill him. That's not Dan. I know it's Cornelius, but let's be honest. He's still Dan to me, damn it. Yeah, you can't bolus the unit at the back, so tell you what, just sniper shot the unit at the back. I think it's more efficient to take out one unit. Barnacle barrier. Okay, well that definitely prioritizes or makes the decision for us for who we're going to attack in the future. Might as well go for the hit. You know, you got to do some damage. It's either that or stress heal yourself, which is also like probably completely functional, but you know, we got to make a decision here. It was a C-word slash. They did the slash. They did the C-word slash. Okay, good. That saves us an attack, which means Dan could throw out a heal. Although he can't heal himself, so he probably just ends up throwing out, I guess a sniper shot on this guy. At least it does some damage. And again, you just chop. You're just basically waiting until this barrier's done. At least we're doing some damage in the meantime. Stun resist is relatively low, so we may want to try something like this. Sweet. Stun him, move him back. There's no barrier on the other guy now. Seaward Slash is going to hurt, but Quill can always use a turn to heal himself. He's got a lot of value there. We'll just go for the high damage melee attack here, and let's have Dan throw out the heal. It only heals for 2, which is not great. I think it makes sense for Quill to heal himself and buff his resistances. He also crit healed himself for 16, so he did get some stress relief there too. But we're taking this fight slower than many people would probably like us to. Oh, you didn't even get the kill on this guy? Come on. That's your job. But at least Dan's there to finish it off with the bolus. I don't even know if this Pelagic Shaman can do shit back here, so I'm liking that quite a lot. I guess we'll just try to bleed him because he has high protection. He resisted it. Yeah, I mean, he does have high bleed resist, but there's either that or, you know, hit him for 1 or 2, so it's an easy decision for me to make. Might as well go for the stress heal. I mean, this is a much slower party. We're doing a lot of pacing stuff, which is not working out terribly. And what does the hit do? 3 to 7. Yeah, I guess we go for the hit then. If the bleed is not very likely to work, which I should have read about earlier, but let's go for stress relief again, just so that we're, you know, getting ourselves kind of out of that danger zone. Might as well kill this guy if we can. All right. One day. There we go. Dan finishes the job. I'm a little bit concerned about how this is going, but we're still doing okay. Stress is a little dangerous here. We really have to prioritize our stressed out enemies. Or the enemies that create stress for us, I should say. Yeah, that's fine. Let's eat. That's why we have the food, is so we can eat it if we have to. But sure, a bit of a comedy of errors so far on this run. Why? I really cannot offer any excuse for hitting the X instead of the check mark, except that, you know, it happens to everybody once in 100 times. And hopefully that's the last time it happens to me. I guess in my head, I internalize a check mark as being on the right side and an X as being on the left. I don't know. I can't even say it's a Canadian thing because the developers are from Vancouver. I just... You know, here's my excuse. People make mistakes. Baz Relief. You know what? Let's have Ruka look at this one this time. Maybe they'll get a... Oh, that's bad. That's not a good one. Zoophobia. Fear of monsters? Or plus 20% stress damage against beasts. Makes sense. Not horrible. Not good, but not horrible. Barnacle crusted chest. Nothing inside. Sounds like the last fortune cookie I had. I don't know. This is one of those jokes. Right, we can just hit tab. One of those jokes that's like, sounds like my ex-wife, but doesn't really make sense. So I tried to make it about a fortune cookie instead, but it still didn't really hold it down. We have, like, next to no loot here. Whose fault is that? I hear the questions coming from the peanut gallery. Yes, of course, my own. But, still. I'd like to maybe find a secret room or something. The loot is not really holding it down here. I don't know why. I feel like there's a trap coming. No? Is this our last room, sincerely? If so, this is, Oh my god! Yo, we could have handled this mission so easily. And I botched it. Life goes on, I suppose. Okay, tapeworm. Plus 100% food consumed. That's pretty bad. So Mathis is now afraid of the light, but he's also a meditator. Ruka's obsessed with killing. And Donnaville, less crit on melee skills, which sucks, but again, he's kind of like a, he's kind of a transient as far as our squad goes. Tomo does not have tetanus any longer. We're not going to fight the boss in this episode because I think that's just, you know, asking for trouble. What we are going to do is get ready. Do we have the opportunity to fight our... Yes, okay, so we can fight the Siren now. So what we will do is get ready to fight the Siren. And we will do so with a squad consisting of Michael A. L. Fox in the 2 position. Ruka might not work in this squad. Can you function equally well from the 3 position? What happens when you transform? When you transform, you gotta be up. But you can get there with Slam. Okay, Michael A. L. Fox in the 3 position. Ruka in the 2 position. Probably Danaville up front. Although we could... If we ran Mathis up front... Yeah, okay, we could run Mathis up front. It's functional. And then, in the back, you either roll Cornelius here, who's been really good from a damage perspective, or you roll this shitty healer. And honestly, I think the time might have come for us to roll the shitty healer. Unless we're going to stick with Cornelius, why invest the money necessary into stress relief? Mathis we want to keep alive, Ruka we want to keep alive. Now, what's your stress? 30, 30, 30. That's fine. You can go one without dying. You need to get healed. Danaville we're probably just going to dismiss. Probably wouldn't even take them out on another mission, so... thanks for your help, but no thanks. Cornelius we'll keep for now, just because there's a chance that they could hook us up. And we'll take another leper in the meantime. No, we're never going to take Cornelius, because it's just such a huge spend, so... Cornelius, thanks. You were good help, and we'll take your friend Tibin here. Okay, so we're gonna try to do the Wizen Hag on the next episode. Let's spec out what we'd like this party to actually look like, because this has been a little bit of a shorter episode. Wizen Hag. Very rare Plague Doctor trinket. Ooh la la. We definitely need to take... Well, we don't need to take me. We definitely need to take Dan. That's like... The only thing I know for sure on this is Dan is on the squad. And we need a healer in the 4th spot. You either take Rob or you take the Vessel. And honestly, you probably take Rob. Even though he's a worse healer, he's better at dealing damage to units at the back. You can put a vulnerability hex on them. Yeah, I think this is best. Then, can you function with Tomo in the number 2 slot? Who would we normally have? We normally have, like, a Crusader, but, we can't... I mean, Holy Lance is good? Not Holy Lance, sorry, Iron Swan, that's what I mean. I guess if we put Kate on here, she'd be really functional if we got rid of, like, Barbaric Yop, because stuns aren't that valuable, although Breakthrough could go as well. And then go with Iron Swan instead. So just so I don't forget about it, let's come back here. And we're going to take Kate to the guild. Have her pick up Iron Swan. Might as well get... It's a little expensive, honestly, but we're gonna invest, because I'd really like to beat this boss. When I tweeted about this boss, people were like, yo, that boss is annoying. So the question becomes, who do we roll in the front? No, in the 2nd spot. And we could do Tomo with a pick to the face, which can hit the unit in the 3rd spot. The poison darts are not going to be functional against the... Wow, we have 15 gold. They're not going to be functional against the Hag, really, but they might get there eventually. So we need some gold, obviously. So let's sort these by rarity. There's so many trinkets I never use. I basically never use the bleed stone. I think we can probably at this point say that can go, even though it's not horrible. And we can probably sell the dodge stone, even though again it may be good. And we can sell any duplicates, which we probably should have done first, but that can go. That can go. That can go unless we start running a double vessel build, which is not likely. Okay, 5,200 should be enough to prepare. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow to take on the Wizen Hag again. Hopefully, Arumba's still in that cauldron. He's dead.